Have you seen the beautiful spiritual eye at the point between the eyebrows? This person has. In meditation, a blue disc appeared, surrounded by gold. A white five-pointed star started pulsing in the center of it. Tremendous energy hit me, and my consciousness exploded into a vast, infinite state of blissful oneness, which I'm guessing lasted 5 seconds. I fell to my knees in gratitude and felt like shouting, "We are all God." I saw the star's symbol on Yogananda's books and would like advice on how to view what happened, what to do with this information, other than feeling grateful. Wow, good for this person. Yes, on Yogananda's books is often imprinted this artistic rendering of the spiritual eye. The spiritual eye is something seen regardless of faith or religion or beliefs, seen even by people who aren't particularly into spiritually seeking and so forth, and it's universal, therefore. And so it's a great blessing to have received this. What to do? Carry on. And it has been given to you to go into the inner path of meditation. It's for this person who the intimation was that they weren't necessarily a meditator or a regular meditator, weren't necessarily following the techniques taught by Yogananda, which techniques are very focused on accelerating our capacity to see the spiritual eye. So, of course, I encourage this person to get with it. But also, there's another feature here I want to share. It is very common, just as in a human love relationship, there's a honeymoon, and it's all very wonderful and blissful. But then, if it results in a commitment, call it marriage if you like, then eventually the hard work starts, doesn't it? You have to learn to accept one another and so on and so forth. So, same thing with the spiritual path. It's not uncommon at the beginning to receive some blissful validation or blissful encouragement to enter into the inner path of meditation. It's wise, however, not to expect that those blissful experiences will continue as part of everyday meditation. They might even go away for long periods of time. And so the hard work of carrying on with the path, this reflects non-attachment even to the consolations, as the Christians use the term, even to the consolations inherent in the spiritual life. All the great saints have experienced dry periods of meditation, even the so-called dark night of the soul, which technically is something that happens on the verge of final liberation, but we won't split hairs here about terminology. So my counsel to this person was, 1, get with it. Learn meditation and learn Yogananda's techniques. Clearly, in my point of view, based on what the person wrote, they're being invited onto the path of self-realization as taught by Yoganandaji. And then to have realistic expectations for what is to come, and to be non-attached to expecting that experience to repeat itself frequently or even at all, potentially for a while. And that's good advice for each and every one of us. Get on with the inner path. Don't be attached to results on the inner path. It's more valuable to think in terms of what we can give to God and Guru than what we receive. Yes, we're taught these techniques, and yes, they bring us peace and other wonderful things, but instead see yourself as worshiping, if you don't mind my using that term. A lot of people don't care for it, but giving yourself to God in gratitude, in love, with great reverence for the gift of life itself, and for the wisdom to seek the giver of life above the gifts of life. It's not an easy lesson to learn, but it's vitally revitalizing and very important.